All right, so this should be a quick video. I'm just going to be going over a key time that you need to be looking out for turtle soups. Okay, this is a time where it happens all the time. All right, maybe not every single day you get exactly what you want to see, of course, but this is a very common time that you will see that signature play out. Okay, so what is a turtle soup in simplest terms for those that are not aware? A turtle soup is a fake run in the opposing direction where price really wants to go for the sole intention of taking liquidity, rebalancing price action, filling in a gap. So where that is, now this is for futures specifically, okay? When I'm talking about this specific signature, this is actually just for futures, okay? And well, I mean, stocks as well. Stocks is another, you can use this in stocks too. But where you want to be hunting, the key time where this is going to be happening, it's going to be right at the bell. So right at 9:30 equity bell is a key time where you're going to be seeing these fake runs take place, just like ES and NASDAQ. The other day, we were talking about this on mic when it was happening in real time. I'm talking about it now after the fact, of course, because that's how we got to do it. But we were talking about this on mic when it was playing out, and what we were saying was, okay, this is coming down here right at 9:30, and now, of course, it needs support, right? It needs a reason to move higher. Maybe that sell side liquidity, like we had right here, like we had this, you see right here on this 1 hour. So we took out sell side liquidity right here. It's bullish market structure currently. And you can see right here, it comes down and it cleans out that sell side. But then also another thing that we had here, another point of interest that we had identified right off the bat was we have this gap in here too. You see that right there? So I want you to think about this. Price is slamming down into 1 hour sell side into a gap level right here. Go to the lower time frame. Excuse me. Go to lower time frame. Where's 9:30? Right there. Now, sometimes it's a bit deeper. Sometimes it's light like this, but you get the gist. What happens first things first? It sells off. Now, you see it now, it's a green candle, but when it was first forming, of course, what was this looking like? This was selling off. It was all red candle at one point. This whole thing right here was red. It was selling off and it was making a new low. It was making a new low right here. But you got to think like this is already taken out that 1 hour sell side down there in the short term. And now this thing is coming down and it's filling in that gap on that push lower at 9:30. You're filling in a gap. Gaps are really good reversal points. Okay. Just like you can frame a reversal off sell side liquidity or just like fair value gaps, regular gaps as well. They make for really good reversal points. So that's what we saw right here. And I was anticipating that we were going to see higher prices, of course, because there's that time element. That's another time element that we talk about. There's that time element of 9:30, fake run comes down, takes care of it. And then I was anticipating higher prices. What happens? You get that shift right there. See that short-term high. You get that strong close, fair value gap. So you got a shift in market structure. It didn't really get much of a pullback, I understand, but that was the deal, fellas. It got the shift, and then it seeks to opposing buy it up above because of course, it needs a reason to move higher, right? And it does. It has the gap. It has the sell side. It's bullish market structure right there. So you can see, and now we get that shift, multi-time frame alignment. It can now look for higher prices. And NASDAQ was a very similar deal in that regard. It didn't have the gap, I believe, but it had a higher time frame imbalance. So the thing with NASDAQ is, so we had our eyes on this point of interest this morning, me and my mentees. We were talking about this right here, see? We have this imbalance right here. It came down and this is support. This is support, fellas. That is a level of support. This entire area was too fast, too extreme, leaving an inefficiency. So price, we understand, is going to come down. It's going to want to rebalance that. And then once it does, it makes for a good reversal point. This is our point of interest that we're going to frame that reversal off of. But then we utilize the time element that I was just teaching you about, which is at 9:30. We understand 9:30 is the key time for fake runs, right? Absolutely it is. So, and then you look right here at 9:30, what happens? Again, it's not a very big one, but you look right here, it opens up. What does it immediately do? Sells off. Look at the wick. The wick comes down, it takes out this low. It's making a new low in here, fellas. At one point, this entire candle was red. It was looking very weak. But we understand, because we got that higher time frame perspective, that we also just rebalanced that higher time frame fair value gap right there. We understand we got some support right here. So, and then we got that time element at 9:30. There's your turtle soup. And you can understand it probably wants to head higher at that point, which is what we were anticipating. And it gets a shift, and it does not look back. This thing just goes ballistic, as you can see. But I wanted to just cover that real quick because that's a key time where you want to look out for these plays. Identify your support. Maybe it's a higher time from imbalance. Maybe it's sell like maybe you trade the ICT 2022 and you want to target you want to target a liquidity pool. Look for your liquidity. Look for that sweep at 930. Look for that reaction and look for that push up higher. That's how you do it. It's that simple. It repeats. You'll see it consistently, and it's a key time you want to be hunting, right? So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch you later.